Good morning, world. Um, my name is Abram Dion Slaughter, and you know, I've been through some things. Not throwing my problems or anything on you guys, but there comes a time in life, when you've tried a lot of things and everything, and it seems like nothing want to work for you, no matter how hard you try. To my knowledge, I'm not sure if I've tried my very best, but a lot of people's capabilities are limited. And I think I've come like to the end of my capabilities. And I'm gonna, God has always tried me, but I've never tried God. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna prove it to you that God exists. I just got out of the penitentiary April the 9th, 2018 in Lansing, Kansas. I'm originally from Louisiana, but, I got caught up down here in Kansas and everything. And, things just haven't been going right for me, the way that I expected. So, a lot of you guys, probably going through some of the same things that I'm going through. And we'll get into that later as, you guys get familiar with me and everything. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to prove to you that God exists. Yes, you heard me. I'm going to prove to you that God exists, that he's real, that he's all around us at all times, and that he'll do anything that you ask him to do. You just got to have some faith. Now, the only thing I'm asking you guys to do is just bear with me. I mean, it costs you nothing, and I'm going to prove that to you that God is real. They found, tombs with King Tut and all this kind of stuff in it, but nobody's found God. I'm going to show you where God is. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to prove to you where God is. And also at the same time, I come from, a sales background. I've been doing sales since like 2011 or something like that. I'm going to teach you guys how to believe in yourself. I'm going to teach you guys how to sell. And I'm also going to teach you guys that you, yourself, no matter what you're selling, you are the main product. That's what I'm going to do, okay? So you guys just bear with me. This is my first video ever posting to my YouTube channel. So you guys, just bear with me, and I promise you that everything is going to be okay. I was blessed to, to still have my little rental house. I have a 2-bedroom house. And, I was working with my landlord, and he held my house down for me. My job, I still got my job, making $14 an hour. Thank God for the people at my job that, still holding it for me. Thank God, first of all. Because without him, I wouldn't have had anything. And that's just it. We're gonna go from here. I'm gonna teach you guys how to sell, and me and God are gonna teach you guys how to sell. I'm gonna teach you to teach, train, and motivate others to do the same thing. And I'm gonna teach you how to be independent, and I'm gonna teach you to depend on God. Independent in life, but dependent on God spiritually, and he's gonna provide. I promise you, he's gonna provide, because he's gonna provide for me. Right now, let me show you guys. This is basically what's going on. Okay, like this is my little house right now. I have basically no TV, no refrigerator. I'm in the process of my landlord is basically in the process of remodeling things right now. And this is it, This is it. This is my starting point. I have no vehicle. As you can see, maybe you can see outside. I'm not sure. I have no vehicle. Transportation is kind of like you know, limited to me and everything. It's kind of cold in here too. Yeah. Everything is basically limited to me, but God will provide. Now, if you go and look at my Facebook page, Abram Dion Slaughter, you'll see that I had, you know, a couple of small things going for me, but putting my faith in people, you know, kind of took all that away from me. I was putting more faith in someone else than I was in myself. I was putting more faith in someone else and myself than I was in God. And, you know, sometimes he strips all of that away from you to let you know that he's the only one that you have. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you guys that he really does exist for all the people that's out there in my situation or worse of situations, because I am blessed to still have my job, excuse me, and have a roof over my head. But to everybody that's out there that's going through some things, I'm about to prove to you, we're about to prove to you, me and God, that he does exist. I promise you, I feel it, I know it. You know, great things are going to start happening from this point on. I'm not asking you guys to subscribe to my channel or anything, but if you want to see a great movement, you know, this is the place to be. Yeah, this is the place to be. I promise you it is. I'm basically about to write my own book right now. And the name of that book is going to be, I Refuse to Use the Holes That I Put in My Belt. And I get that title from, you know, I'm a drug addict. I'm a drug addict, you know, and I just done time in prison for violating my probation for having a dirty UA, you know, a dirty urine. And I did only 90 days this time. I've really done more time in my life, but that's not relevant right now. What's relevant right now is that I'm starting over, and I'm starting over from the bottom, basically. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I do have a house and a job that God blessed me to keep. But we're going to start over, and I'm going to show you guys that God is with you. He is real. He's with me. He's all around us in everything that we do. That little voice that you hear in your head sometimes, that's, you know, that you wonder, you know, that tells you something like, you know, go this way, go that way, or don't go here, don't go there. You know, that be God talking to you. And I'm going to teach you guys how to familiarize yourself with that voice so that when you hear it and you make that decision, everything is going to start happening for you better. I promise you. I promise you it will. Only thing you have to do is listen and do things. I mean, he's not going to tell you to, you know, to go jump off of a mountaintop and see if you can fly. You know, nothing like that. It's just going to be making the right decisions, doing the right things, you know, that he says do. You know, he loves you. He's not going to ever tell you to do anything wrong, you know. So that's where I'm at right now in my life. And basically, today is I think today is April the 15th, 2018. And this is the first page of my book. I Refuse to Use the Holes That I Put in My Belt. And the reason that I named my book that I'm naming this book this, is because when I was on drugs, you know, there was a time when, you know, I started losing weight and everything, and I had to put more holes in my belt. Now, this is crazy right here. When I was in the penitentiary this time, in Lansing Correctional Facility, I heard two guys talking when I was working out on the weight pile. And I heard one of them, you know, they was talking about drugs and stuff like that. And I overheard one of them saying, you know, like, man, I remember I lost so much weight. You know, I was out here strung out so bad, I had to start putting holes in my belt. And I'm on the side, you know, just kind of eavesdropping, doing my own thing when he said that. Because I'm like, well, I've had to do that before, too. And I, you know, a thought just hit me like, yeah, no more holes in my belt. I'm done. You know, so that's where I get the title from. It just, you know, came to me naturally just like that. So the name of this book is going to be, I Refuse to Use the Holes That I Put in My Belt. And the great thing about it, you don't have to pick this book up and read it. This is my book right here. You're reading my book right now. Yeah, so if you guys subscribe to my channel and follow me, you're going to see some amazing things, I promise you. And I'm going to keep you updated. This is not going to be one of those, you know, things where once a month or something like that, I'm going to keep you guys posted on all the good things that God is doing for me and is going to do for me. I'm going to keep you posted on the things he's done for me. And I'm going to tell you about the things from my past. And I'm going to show you how I now appreciate them, because I couldn't have got to this point and I can't go farther without using those things. You know, so if you guys out there and have something, you know, bad or something that you're ashamed of, you know, you've been to prison or, you know, anything like that, you know, you got a tattoo on your body or something that you don't want. I mean, all of that happens for a reason. And I'm going to explain and show that to you guys on the future pages of my book. I promise you. Yeah. I'm going to make you guys, I'm going to show you guys how to appreciate yourself, how to appreciate God. And I'm going to show you that you can do anything that you want to do in your life. You can be anybody that you want to be in your life. I'm not going to take up too much of you guys' time right now, but this is it. Yeah, this is it. This is my starting point. And some of my earthly idols, you know, for one, Jay-Z. I mean, Tyler Perry. I mean, these guys come from nothing. Homelessness, the projects, you know, selling drugs or, you know, just having a bad time in life. And I mean, and look at those guys now, you know. All of that is an act of God, you know. I mean, those are like my earthly inspirations. God is my heavenly spiritual inspiration. But those guys that I just named, and there are more on earth here that, you know, set examples and show people that adversity is nothing, you know. You can handle that, grasp that stuff, handle it. Now, I'm not a full-fledged Christian or anything. I should be, because the things that I'm about to do is going to help me grow in my spirituality. You know, I really have no religion as far as like Christian, Muslim, you know, Catholic, anything like that. But I do know that there is a God and he exists. He has to exist. I know he does. You know, the life cycle is too perfect for a greater, higher being not to exist. I'm not trying to change your faith or anything, but I will show you that God is real, that he does exist. That is what I'm going to show you from this point on. So, I hope you guys, you know, if you want to, subscribe to my channel and follow me. That's all you have to do. Just watch. It costs you nothing to watch. 5, 10, 12 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day. That's it. Just watch. And we are going to do this. Yes, we have to. All right. So until next time, you guys have a great day, a great life and everything. And stay focused. Don't let nobody else take your focus away. Once you're unfocused, you know, that's when everything starts to go wrong. And I'm going to leave you with, you know, a saying that I read in this book one time. It says an attractive mind is just as unattractive as an unattractive body. So, you know, do your homework, do your research, study. God is not just going to make miracles happen for you if you don't start making those miracles happen for yourself. You know, you have to take that first step and he's going to take the rest, I promise you. All right, you guys have a great day.